Netherlands. A massive shock. It's going to send shockwaves all throughout the footballing world. And it really is one of the biggest moments from this championship so far. Netherlands looking absolutely irresistible. Looking absolutely fantastic, but coming up short. In all fairness, they did go down to 10 men. But either way, they still came up short. And Netherlands are out. They are out of the tournament, and Czech Republic go through. So that's our first massive team that we've seen get eliminated. We're waiting to find out who is the next big team that go out. Will it be the number 1 ranked team in the world, Belgium, or will it be the current European champions, the team that won this tournament back in 2016, Portugal? So we've got the current holders taking on the number 1 team in the world. One team goes out. So we've already lost Netherlands. Who is the other side that's the big name that's going to join them by getting eliminated? We're going to find out tonight. I'm leaning towards Portugal. I am leaning towards Portugal, but I do like the lineup for Belgium. I think Belgium's lineup looks very, very strong. So the way they're setting up is a 3-4-2-1. And you can see that they're starting with De Bruyne. They've got both of the Hazards in their side. Tielemans is playing. Meunier is playing. Obviously, they've got a decent back line as well. Courtois in goal. Lukaku up front. This is pretty much full strength for Belgium. It's just absolutely dripping with quality. Any team in the world would want Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku up top. If England had them, I would be very, very happy indeed. Because then maybe England could look to play something like this. And in fact, I do wonder if England will line up like this against Germany. I do wonder if Hazard and Meunier might be Trippier and Walker. We might see a back 3 of Stones, Maguire and Mings. We could see a central 2 of Phillips and Rice. And then up front, we could see, obviously, Kane where Lukaku is. And then do we see something like a Sterling and a Saka? Do we see something like a Foden and a Grealish? I'm not sure, but that is for Tuesday. This Belgium team, I think, looks really solid. So that's how Belgium are lining up. In regards to Portugal, there's the Portugal side. And we've got Ronaldo up top, of course. Silva to the right of him. Jota to the left. Just really solid. I mean, it doesn't look as defensively focused as what the Belgium team does. I think Belgium looks like it's got a lovely balance to it. I do have big question marks about the defence when it comes to this Portuguese team. They're actually starting with Thibaut at right back. I think that's due to injury, to be honest. I don't think Thibaut is normally a starter for them. Ruben Diaz, obviously Premier League's best player last year, is at the heart of this Portuguese defence. But just because, you're a fantastic defender doesn't mean that you can single-handedly get the job done. We all know that De Ligt is an incredible defender. And obviously he has just really cost the Netherlands. And how much do they miss, or have they missed, Virgil van Dijk? Just wonder that Netherlands team, if Virgil van Dijk had been playing, what a difference that would have made for them. So great looking battle we've got coming up next. I'm leaning to a draw and maybe potentially penalties. I think this is going to be very close. I think there will be goals in this, and I'm leaning towards a draw. WWE Central, who is sending definitely his final super chat. Right, he's being told it's his final super chat. And the mods are being told that it is his final super chat. So WWE Central said, fun fact, Everton are the longest team to be in the Premier League, and they were only relegated twice. Fun fact, I support them. Fun fact, that was your final super chat. Shout out to you, WWE Central. Appreciate the support, bud. Lauren said, WTF, that's a long player for Portugal. Yeah, I mean, they don't tend to put all of that on his shirt, but it is quite the name. Isaias says, I did a bet with my brother, and if I win a solo match, I get a John Moxley figure, and I won. Many congratulations. James Chadwick said, I just put £10 on Jota and Lukaku to score. Austin said, so if the mods are being told that's his last super chat, what do we do? Well, I'm just saying, everyone's aware that was the last super chat now, and if there is any more super chats, then maybe there's going to be some timeouts, maybe there's going to be some blocking. I don't know. I'm just hoping that the words I've said have got through. Nathaniel said, you've got to go round his house and tell his mother. That is exactly what you have to do. Nick says, Days, I want Portugal to win, but they might not. Well, absolutely. Can you ban him for super chatting? Yeah, can ban for any reason. I don't have ABC. How do I watch? Just with your heart. I don't know. I don't know what channels it's on in America. In the UK, I think it might be on both BBC and ITV. Days, can you search Kalari, oldest martial artist in the world? Yep. I'm not doing it right now because we're building towards a massive, massive game. But I can do that. I definitely have that ability. Shakim said, time out, WTF. Yeah, we're not looking to do that. It's not something that we want to do. I'm just saying. Yeah, you are. WWE Central. It's a slap on the wrist this time. Yeah, all of us jumped on it. All of us timed out. You wasn't just timed out by one person. You was timed out by 3. 3 people timed you out. 4 people timed you out. Wow. 4 people. We all jumped on. Wow, like that. Wow. Now that is quite the statement, isn't it? 4 of us jumping onto it. Wow. It's like a bomb going off. Wow. Straight on, we dived on top. Slap on the wrist this time. You've just received 4 slaps on the wrist. Like that. So, please stop. Please stop. Because next time, it won't be another timing out. Next time, it will be a blocking. Roman Abramovich said he will bankroll the Haaland deal. So, Marina pay the 150 to Dortmund. So, Marina paid the one. I don't understand what that means, buddy. So, he's going to pay 150 million for Haaland. That's crazy. That is crazy. His wages are insane, aren't they? Doesn't he want something like £600,000 a week? Like, what the flip? Things are getting serious. I love it, says Austin. Yeah, I mean, look, this is really great for Austin. I mean, Austin's in tears after what just happened, so this gives him something to concentrate on. So, yes, we have got quite the game here. Cristiano Ronaldo is the current leading scorer in this tournament so far. Lukaku has had a pretty good tournament as well. So, yeah, this is going to be a really juicy battle. And don't forget, Ronaldo plays for Juventus. Lukaku plays for Inter Milan. So these two have been at each other all season in Italy. So, yeah, this has got a little extra spice to it. Time him out, Days. His mom will go to time him out. What if the Bollywood boys go to Bollywood? That'd be wild. WWE, you just made the list. We're seeing there are the Portuguese fans wearing Ronaldo masks. I believe we are in Spain for this. So I've got a feeling this is going to feel very much like a home game for Portugal. I think this is going to feel like a home game because they are not far from Portugal. Just next door over in Spain. So I'd imagine there'll be a lot of Portuguese support. Of course, it's not all that far for Belgium to go. It's not the hardest trek in the world, so I'd imagine there'll be quite a few Belgium fans there as well. This is the game that I'm most excited for in the round of 16, other than England-Germany, says Airflow Games. Angelo said, I hope my country Belgium wins. Days, are you excited for the Olympics? I'm very excited for the Olympics. Very, very excited. I love the Olympics. I went to 2012 to a lot of the different sports. I watched handball. I actually went and watched handball. It was all right, you know. I can't remember who we saw. We watched a couple of games, like the morning session. It's like just group stage stuff. I watched group stage non-England handball at the Olympics. That's how much I am into sport. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I went with Mama Days, Dada Days. Loved it. It's just nice. It was all in the Olympic area as well, so it wasn't like you just went to the venue and that was it. Like, you got to walk around the Olympic Park, you got to see the velodrome, the stadium, got to see all this stuff. It was really cool. Michelle, shout out to you. Hope you are well. Kyle said, Austin, he will cause the two biggest Ronaldo fans, you and me, getting him linked today. Right, we got some Ronaldo stans in the chat by the look of it. I mean, we do get a lot of CR7s jumping in. There will be, I think, a fair few people that will jump in, be cheering on Ronaldo. That's all they do. Ronaldo is such a draw, people will jump in just to cheer him on. Like, people don't cheer nations, they cheer Ronaldo. So, yeah, he does get a lot of support. I have Viva next day still chatting. Athol, shout out to you. LSW says, Antarctica are in the Olympics this year. Our team is assembled. What are you chanting there? What are we chanting? I don't know what we're chanting. We're not chanting anything yet. We're just building towards a very tasty game. Angelo said, who do you think will win, Belgium or Portugal? I think it could come to penalties. I think we could see our first penalty shootout here. I think this is very close. Very, very close. And I'm leaning towards this going to penalties. And I think there's a very good chance that Portugal go through. I think Portugal have got some really good penalty takers. So I'm leaning towards them. Diego said, I think CR7 should return to the Premiership. It's written in the stars. Hasib said, Days, it's official that on September 20th, I'm going to go to the O2 Arena for the UK tour. Have fun. Have fun. Nathaniel said, we're not our days past, not present. We're not our days past, not present. You what were Ronaldo fans. You're not Ronaldo fans anymore. What? There's going to be loads of Ronaldo fans around. If you've jumped off the bandwagon, then so be it. So be it. But don't come round here celebrating when Portugal go through. WWE Central, shout out to you. Saeed, you should download a game called Wrestling Revolution. He's asking Austin to do that. WWE Central's back. Yeah, that's good. I like him. WWE Central's cool. Welcome. I miss the Netherlands, says Austin. WWE Central has returned. Yeah. A legend of our community. That's what he is. WWE Central says, I'm going to come and give you all spankings. Well, I can tell you for starters, Austin is very excited about this news. Christian said, who is the best defender, midfielder, and striker to put in my son dream team at the Euros? Well, you're a little bit late for that, unfortunately, because we're well into this tournament. I think we've had about 35 games. I think there's only about 12 games to go. But I think if you was going to put in defender, midfielder, striker, I think defender, I'd say Spinazzola. I think Italy have kept it very tight. They're hard to break down. They've kept 3 clean sheets. Spinazzola's popped up with, I think, like a goal, maybe an assist as well. So Spinazzola, I would say, is the best defender, certainly for getting points. In regards to midfield, I would have said Wijnaldum, but Netherlands just went out. So maybe you want to look at De Bruyne, but it all depends how this game goes. And saying that, De Bruyne's got a very difficult next game. The winner of this has got to play Italy. So maybe you might want to avoid De Bruyne thinking about it. But actual quality-wise, I would say De Bruyne is probably the best. And then striker-wise, you're probably looking at maybe Benzema. Benzema, because France have got Switzerland, and they could get some goals there. Obviously, Ronaldo is the top scorer, but who knows how he's going to do tonight. So I would probably be looking at Spinazzola, Benzema, and you can't say Wijnaldum now. De Bruyne's not a bad shout. I'm thinking Italy. I really like the look of Italy. Spain have done all right as well, actually. But I don't know who you would take from Spain. They've only just started scoring, so Ferran Torres might not be the worst shout. Ferran Torres in midfield could be... I could see Spain getting some goals against Croatia. I wish I'd gone with more Spanish players in my fantasy team, actually, thinking about it. Certainly now that I've seen how Netherlands have done. Days, if England get knocked out, does that mean your coverage of the Euros finishes? No. No, we will continue. With tears in our eyes, we will continue. No, we will be covering, because there's not many games left. So we're doing all of the remaining games. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 games left after this. That's it. 11 games. It's nothing. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There was 12 games in the final round of group games. I think each group round had 12 games. Well, there's only 11 left. There's not many games left. This tournament is sneaking its way towards conclusion. It will be over before you know it, unfortunately. So it's been great though, hasn't it? It's been a real festival of football. It's been so enjoyable. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a really, really good championship. But like the really tasty stuff is happening now, and obviously, as we said, we just saw Netherlands go out, and either Belgium or Portugal will be joining them. Do you think Belgium and Portugal will both score a goal? I could see that. Yeah, I think both defences are a little bit vulnerable, and I think both have got fantastic attacks. The thing with Ronaldo is that he gets marked so heavily that it can create space for the other players. So Diego Jota has actually benefited quite a bit by the way that the players mark Ronaldo. It kind of leaves him in quite a bit of space, and he's been able to capitalise on that. And there's a chance that we see that tonight. I would imagine that Belgium will be a little bit smarter. You know, they're the number one team in the world. They've got a very good manager. So I think they're going to be well prepared. But I also think that Portugal have definitely got the firepower to get a goal. And crazy, again, no Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes finds himself on the bench. One of the best players in the Premier League for Manchester United on the bench for this game, which is shocking, I think. I can't quite get my head around why they're not playing him. He's one of the best number 10s in the world. Like, for United, he's revolutionised the United team. So to have someone like that at your disposal and to not be using them is a bit perplexing. But we'll find out. They're clearly going to have done their research and their work, and we'll see how it goes. Days, I've got a question. Did you just get into football? Have you been a long time fan? Because I thought you was only into wrestling. No, I've always been into football. Wrestling is just like one of many interests. So I would say the other things that I'm really into are like TV shows. But I don't get a chance to watch that many now that we do so many streams. But I would much rather get stuck into a TV series than watch a load of films. Not really a film person. I'm more of a TV series person. So I like TV series. I'm obviously a big fan of music. Who isn't? And yeah, football. I mean, I've watched football since the well, all my life. I've watched England all my life. I can't really remember Italian 90 all that well, to be honest. I remember us not qualifying for the World Cup in 94, and I really remember Euro 96. Euro 96 was the first tournament that I really remember. It would have been the World Cup 94. I remember it. And I remember watching Ireland were in it, and I was supporting Ireland. But I remember, like, enjoying it. I remember watching the final as well. Brazil, Italy, I think it was. And I think, did Baggio put it over the bar and Brazil won? So I remember watching the final. So USA 94, the World Cup there, would have been my first memory or my first proper tournament. But England weren't in it, so I wasn't paying the greatest of attention. But 96, yeah, so special, Euro 96. I was saying not long ago about how I wish they'd made a proper video game for Euro 96, and then it was pointed out they had, and it was available on the Saturn, the Sega Saturn. And we had a little look at like the graphics and whatever and the reviews, and it's atrocious. I wish they would make one now. I think it would sell in England really well. If you was to make a Euro 96 game, like with, modern graphics, and but use, the old stadiums, how they look, the old Wembley, the old players. You could have modern teams and old teams, but like just the feeling, have like a real 90s feeling game. Be brilliant. It'd sell well in Germany as well, because they won it. I'm pretty sure it'd sell well in the Czech Republic, so they got to the final. So, yeah, I'd love to see something like that. I doubt we ever will, but... most boring final ever was USA 94, says Torpal. I can't remember. I remember it went to a penalty shootout, and I remember... one of the big players when I was a kid was Roberto Baggio. And I think, didn't he put it over the bar or something? I think he missed. Which doesn't get spoken about all that much, does it? Like missing in a penalty shootout in a World Cup final. That's the kind of thing that sticks with you, isn't it? That's the kind of thing you don't easily shake. One of my favourite commentators, because you look at everyone's chat and commentate. Good. Angelo, shout out to you. Appreciate the words, my friend. I always remember 96 and 98. Yes, I'm right there with you, bud. Right there with you. France 98, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember those two tournaments. Wrestling news. Jamie Nater has vacated the Rev Pro Women's title. I guess that tells us how well the trial went, says Nathaniel. Netherlands team days worst period. They will always... like South Africa cricket team, they are chokers. Netherlands are chokers. Lee said, I just found fast tickets. It will be a Sea Trip 2002. Can you give me... You just did what, sorry? I just Hellfest tickets. It will be an overseas trip. What, did you just get festival tickets for the UK? Is that what you got, Lee? Let me know. Let me know if I'm on the right path. WWE Central, don't send another super chat. I'm not joking. Edward Brown, shout out to you. 26-year-old British women's wrestler. Cool. First tournament I remember was the World Cup in 2010. That was fun, says Ollie. Yeah, was that South Africa with the vuvuzelas? Never even heard of a vuvuzela till we heard that noise. It was just this like noise that was coming from the... It was really annoying. Really annoying. Oh, did you know as well, and this is a bit lame, but if you go to the fantasy, like if you go to the Euro 2020 website, you can play the fantasy game, you can pick the tournament. I went on there last night. There's a little option where you can collect stickers. So there's a digital sticker album, and every day you get 3 packs of stickers for free. They're all digital. But, like, you open them and then you see who you've got and then you can put them in the album. And if you've signed up, it's free. Obviously, I think you could probably buy more. But I saw this thing where it's like, scan the side of a Coke bottle and you might be able to get extra packs to complete your digital sticker album. I thought it was great. And if you've got swaps, you can then swap with your friends. and all stuff like this. I mean, I think what they've done around this tournament to make it more engaging has been brilliant. The fantasy game has been great. The tournament predictor has been great. The stats have been great. They've done a really good job. So if that's going to be like the template going forward, if that's what they're going to do for like World Cups and Euros, I think they've really done a fantastic job with the whole Euro online thing. I think online they've done a brilliant way of engaging it. Because if I was a kid, I'd love that. I mean, I must admit, I'm an adult and I'm still loving it. So, Tall Paul said, I've been collecting the digital album for weeks. I've almost completed it. Wow. Retribution said, everyone knew about that digital sticker album. Your early days, I've already completed it. All right. Well, I don't know, guys. What do you want me to do? I haven't really had a look around. I've just been playing the fantasy game. I didn't really have a look around on the website, but I was like, I thought it was good. The digital album has been around since Russia. It's not new. God, what is going on with everyone? I'm just saying that I've seen this thing for the first time. I'm really impressed with it. It's been around for ages. Come on, guys. We're getting excited here. Belgium against Portugal. How many penalties do you think Ronaldo will score? He has scored a lot of penalties, hasn't he? He has scored a lot of penalties. I think he's got 5 goals in this tournament so far. And I don't know how many. Is it like 2 or 3 that are like penalties or something? So, yeah, there could be one in there. There could be one in there. So, Belgium are going to have to be very, very careful. There's going to be wave after wave of attack. Wave after wave of attack. LSW said digital stickers are boomerish. Boomer. Hey, Boomer. I'm only joking, Retribution. I'm only joking. Ronaldo is the man, says Tharuka. It's good to be excited. I am excited. I tell you, I don't know what it is about these tournaments, man. I don't know what it is, but I just get so into them. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of buying like Euro 2020 stuff because England tend to get embarrassed and get knocked out, and then you're stuck with like these horrible, awful reminders. So I don't tend to buy like all that kind of stuff, get stuck into that, but I love reading about it. I love watching reactions to it, and you know, I've mentioned them before, going on like TIFO. TIFO at the end of each day have got a little podcast where they just talk about the games, and I just find it really interesting. So, just love it, man. And as I said, I found that little referee coin thing that they're selling in the shop, which I've never even thought about how they decide the ends. But I know it's a coin flip. But I always thought it was just like a coin that he had on him. I didn't realise it would be an official coin, but of course it would be. It'd make sense, wouldn't it? So the fact you can buy that from the shop is crazy. And I will be buying it if England win this tournament. I said before, I'll have one of everything. Tharuka said it's midnight. Let's go. Hayden said I can't wait to watch Belgium Portugal. It's going to be a very interesting game. Hey Hayden, did you hear? Netherlands are out. Sean said, Days, would you rather see England beat Germany in 90 minutes or England beat Germany on penalties? Don't care. Anything that results in England beating Germany, I do not care. I don't need to beat them on penalties. I don't need to go through that. I mean, part of me thinks that it's just going to be so stressful if that game goes to penalties that I'd rather just win it in 90 minutes, I think. But if England would be guaranteed to win it on penalties, then of course that's going to be more drama and it's going to be more exciting. So, I don't know. Probably for my poor boomer heart, I'll just take it in 90 minutes. I want that referee coin, says Retribution. Weird, aren't they? I've never really thought about them. But it looks all right. And if England win, it's all I'll do for the rest of my life, just be flipping that coin. I'll just be going up to people going heads or tails, and they'll be like, heads. Tails, you've got that end like this, and they'll be like, what are you on about? And I'll be like, bye. Bye. Excuse me, heads or tails? I'll just be so excited. Days, I'm looking forward to Belgium Portugal, says Legend Killer. Lauren says, hey, Sonny, did you hear that Netherlands are out? Netherlands are out. Austin says, don't bring up Netherlands. Don't bring up the Netherlands. Hayden said, wow, Days, I didn't know. Netherlands are out of the tournament. Yeah, they're out. And super sad. Austin is super sad about it. Retribution said, how did you get your sofa all the way up there in the stadium? Well, took a lot of work. I only had 15 minutes as well to get from the last stadium. So, yeah, very difficult. But when you've got boomer strength, boomer strength is not just mental, it can be physical as well. And I'm very fortunate that I've got excellent boomer strength. So, mentally and physically. McLean said, there's a conspiracy against Netherlands. Gregor said, Netherlands played horrible. Last X says, Belgium will win. LSW said, breaking news, Netherlands are out. Retribution says, ha 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 ha, which I think was directed at Austin. Do you also have black and white stuff on the top left of the TV? Black and white stuff? I do not. Is it like a little box in the corner? Because sometimes that's just like the indicator that you're about to go to a commercial break. If it's like a little flicker box thing, that's what that means. Boomer strength. Sonny, it was 2-0. Yeah. How many did Netherlands lose by? It was 2-0. I can confirm that. Yeah. Scott Days, I'm on trial to become a goalkeeper at Aston Villa. My dream came true. I'm a huge Villa fan. Many congratulations to you, Scott. Many congratulations. That's brilliant. I hope it goes well. Shout out to you. My favourite player is Ronaldo, but I think Belgium will win, says Thruka. Well, let me know in the chat, who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Who do you think's winning? Maybe you're rooting for Portugal, but you think Belgium. Maybe you're rooting for Belgium, but you think Portugal. Maybe you're rooting for Portugal, and you think Portugal. Let me know who you're rooting for. Who do you think wins? Tharuka says Belgium 2, Portugal 1. Lawrence says Germany is going to body slam England. I'm going to put money on it. Yes, but England are then going to no-sell it. They're going to pop up, hit Germany with a DDT, put on the hurt lock, and go through to the quarterfinals. I'm rooting for a draw, says Some Solution. Portugal will win, says Kyle. Sonny said, I want Belgium, but Portugal seem likely. All of Spain are looking at Netherlands like right now saying, what did you say about me? Wow, I mean, I bet Germany are over the moon. Germany hate Netherlands. Like, apparently, as much as England hate Germany in football, Germany aren't bothered by England. Their biggest rivalry is like Belgium and Netherlands. I don't think they see England as being on their level, so that hurts. Austin says, sexy Ronaldo and Portugal will win. Nathaniel said, Austin, I'm afraid that you're rooting for Portugal. Considering the bad luck you're carrying, maybe you should root for Belgium. Gregor said, I'm rooting for Belgium. Tall Paul thinks it's going to be 2-1 Belgium. Austin says, Anna says, after I always get Austin and Anna mixed up. Anna316 says, after the last match, I don't know, anything could happen. Thank you, Austin Dawes. Appreciate it. Lauren said, I'm rooting for a Portugal win. Days, I'm going to say 3-2 to Portugal. A CR7 hat-trick, says TPF Mythic. McLean said, why does Portugal and Belgium have to play? They were my top picks. Now one of them is going to get knocked out. My chances are getting lower of getting my prediction wrong. James Chadwick said, I don't care who wins, just as long as Jota and Lukaku score. Scott says, I see Portugal sneaking a win. Lewis says Portugal 3-2. Can you see the fact that we've got so many different scores and different teams. Like, this is so hard to call. Like, this could go either way. I am just hoping for an electric game. That's what I want. Austin says, Anna, we're the same person. Ha ha. So Austin's enjoying it. Anna's response is, what? No? That's a bit offensive. Not going to lie. If I was Austin, I'd be a little offended. Retribution said, Days, if England win the Euros, can you do a live stream in your pants? Like how Lineker did Match of the Day on the Premier League. I don't think anyone needs to see that, Retribution. I don't think anyone needs to see that. So I'm not gonna fall for that trap. Austin says, please, Portugal. Sonny said, I've got Ronaldo. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden thinks 4-3 to Portugal. Tharuka said, I want both teams to win, but I know that won't happen. Well, that's at least a start. That's a good start, isn't it? That you know that that's not going to happen. It doesn't matter who wins. I only want a fantastic match. I agree. Austin said, that was really rude of Anna. Well, she does have a dark side. Stream inside your pants. How would that work? We're definitely not doing that. Flip. I'm a Man United fan, so I don't know who to root for. I hope it rains and we don't get the game, says McLean. Okay, that was the secret third option. Do you want Portugal, Belgium, or do you want it to rain and we don't actually get the game? I mean, I definitely want the game. I've got Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Tielemans. Well, we've got people lining up. We've got it's lovely and spacious, isn't it? Look at all the room they've got there. We're in Seville. Portugal have got their white kits with the stripes. There's Ronaldo. There's CR7. There's a lot of fanboys wetting themselves right now. So we've got Ronaldo, we've got Portugal, we've got Lukaku, we've got Belgium. Days, if people want to know where to watch the Euros in their country, go on the Euro 2020 website. There's a menu there. Edward said, Days, I say 2-2 and penalties. I'm feeling that. Belgium are going out first. So, Belgium are... Well, now they decide who walks out first. I bet they flip the coin. Who walks out first? What, do you remember the very first game, Italy versus Turkey? That little car brought the ball on. I thought the little car was going to always bring the ball on. I thought that was just something that was going to happen at this tournament. But it only brought the ball on the first time. Yeah, this really is a juicy tie. It's England, Germany, and it's Belgium, Portugal. These are the two games of this round of 16. Ronaldo looks fresh. Ronaldo is cool. Ronaldo's getting no goals tonight, but nice underpants. The Germany-Hungary game the other day proved that rain never stops play. That's true. The crown looks awesome. Deep breath by Ronaldo. He's got a wonderful fade, hasn't he? Some very expensive haircuts there. Right, looks like we're getting the Portugal national anthem. Unfortunately, this is a reduced capacity crowd. Obviously, we were just over in Budapest and absolutely rammed stadium over there. Absolutely rammed capacity crowd. Here it looks like a 25% capacity. Massive Portuguese flag, though. Wembley will be 50% full on Tuesday. Maybe just slightly under. I think it's like 40 to 45. Come on, Ronaldo, says Austin. If Ronaldo loses, this day is going to suck even more. Tharuka cheering on Ronaldo. Rage Kid says De Bruyne is a game changer. Kyle said first is the worst. First the worst, second the best. That's how it works. And there we go, Ronaldo singing away. Cheering on the team. Ronaldo feeling pumped up for this one. Let's go, Rain. Let's go, Rain. Oh, man, I'm so excited for this game. This game is going to be so, so good. I know you've been staring at the Portuguese team for a while. Let's switch it over to the Belgium team. So you can see, just as we get the Belgium national anthem, there is Lukaku. Just going down the Belgian lineup. Some great players. Tielemans. I don't think we've really seen much of Tielemans, to be honest. Can Tielemans make his presence felt? There's a dude dressed as a devil. There's a dude in the crowd who's painted his whole face red. He's put devil horns on, and then his beard is actually dyed it the colours of the Belgian flag. Man, some people go all flipping out, don't they? They go all out. Austin said, I'm nervous. I'm just altering the camera a little bit. Oh, feels like MTV. Do I want that? That'll do. That's all right, actually. Quite pleased with that. Right, here we go then. We're about to get underway. We are 3 minutes from kickoff, so we're just going to go to our final commercial break, and then we will be up and running with our final game of the day. Belgium versus Portugal, the #1 team in the world, facing the current holders. Richard said, why am I getting nervous? I don't support either of these teams. You should be nervous. The occasion is getting to you. The occasion should get to you. One of these teams is going home. McLean said, if I was to pick, I would pick Portugal. Angelo said, this is going to be a great match. Let's go, Belgium. James said, are you going to do something like that when England make the final? I don't know. I haven't even thought about what I would do if England make the final. I'd be a mess. This stream would be a disaster, even more than usual. Because I think I'd just be an emotional wreck. Like, every time they touch the ball, I'd just be a wreck. Hayden said 3 minutes until kickoff. This has a big fight feel, says Nathaniel. It really does, man. A lot of great stars on display. Ryan said, I'm going to go with Portugal. Well, yeah, get in your final thoughts. We are just moments away from this game beginning. Obviously, once we are up and running, then we will get the stats on screen. Once we're up and running and everything's motoring along. But right now, we are building towards the start of this game. Just finally going down the two sides. Belgium 2-1, says Gregor. Kyle says Portugal 3-2. People cheering for Ronaldo. Right, here we go. We're about to get underway. So the players are kneeling. Yeah, all the players are taking the knee. We haven't seen much of that, actually. England have done quite a bit of it, but we haven't seen much of players taking the knee. Right, we are underway. The game has begun. Right. So, Portugal in white. Belgium in red. And, yeah, this is a battle of two attacking sides. Neither side really rely on their defence all that much. I could see Belgium relying on their defence a little more than what we'll see from Portugal. I do think Belgium should be able to get at Portugal. it's time. Diego said my prediction, Belgium 1, Portugal 3. Right, second and final game of the day, as we said, and what a game this is going to be. So, at the moment, we've got Portugal on the left-hand side, breaking into... no joy, playing it into the centre. De Bruyne's on the ball now. Ball being switched off to the left-hand side for Belgium. We're going back to the halfway line. So all the way back. At the moment, Belgium on the ball, trying to put a bit of pressure on Portugal. Lovely floated ball. You can see how well that ball was weighted. The way it was just hanging in the air. It was a lovely, lovely ball. Just didn't quite get through to Lukaku. But when we was watching the game earlier with the Czech Republic, the ball was being hit like far too powerfully. And it was just over-hitting. And we saw that again and again and again. You could see how lovely the ball that was played in there was just hanging in the air. Portugal on the ball right now with their defence. That Belgium attack didn't lead anywhere. As we said, we are in Spain. So I'd imagine there'll be more Portuguese fans than Belgium fans. But this is a reduced capacity crowd. Ball going over to the right-hand side. Into the centre. Belgium just trying to build up onto the left-hand side for Portugal with Guerreiro. Goes into the middle. And goes into the arms of... the Belgium goalkeeper. Come on, Portugal, says Austin. LSW said, I love this stadium that they're in. Almost 3 minutes gone. Carl said what Austin said. Guys, what is the number of Lukaku? Lukaku plays with number 9. Okay, ball goes out and looks like it's going to be a throw for Portugal. We're in Belgium's half. Goes back to about the halfway line. So neither side really able to establish themselves yet. Ball comes down. Is that Ronaldo that's on it? Heads it back. Falls to Silva. Silva playing it back into the middle of the park. Sanchez being passed around by Portugal around the halfway line. Goes back as we start to move forward. We've got Guerreiro that's available on the left. No one marking him, and they're going to look to utilise him, and they do. Ball to the left, just ahead of him. He's got Jota. But ball played into Sanchez. Sanchez, who's played over on the left-hand side, but the graphic seems to show him more on the right. But, yeah, neither side can really establish themselves in this game at the moment. So, just a lot of passing the ball about, trying to find a way through. But neither side being able to do that at the moment. Still, no stats. As soon as the stats come through, then we'll put them on screen as well. But in and around the midfield. And goes out. So, yeah, just a little scrappy affair at the moment. Both sides trying to get stuck in. It's kind of a battle of the midfields right now. Neither penalty area has been troubled within the first 5 minutes of this. Nice. Excellent work. This really is excellent work. And he's got an opportunity to get a shot off, and that was snatched wide. Jota has got to do better there. There's quite a few times that we've seen Jota get into that position. He was absolutely motoring forward as Sanchez plays that ball. So you can see all of the Belgian players over on that right-hand side. It allowed Jota to burst down the left. And they did manage to get the ball over to him, but he just snatches it wide. And he really needs to do better with that. Big opportunity. I mean, you've at least got to be troubling the goalkeeper there. You've at least got to be troubling the goalkeeper. So we do have the stats on screen. Big moment for Jota, but wasn't good enough. That was a good chance for Portugal, but too far right. Let's go Belgium, says Angelo. McLean still chanting for rain. Days, can we do one dono a stream? Can we do? You've done one. You've already done it as Lukaku is on the ball, trying to feed it through. It's done. WWE Central. It's done, bud. Just comment away. Share your thoughts. Still want to know what you think. Very close from Portugal, says the Beach Boy. Wrestling Revolution Keaton says, do you think Shane McMahon would be a good goalkeeper? I don't know. I don't know what his agility is like. I suppose he can jump around, but does he have good reflexes? I think he might be all right. He does jump around, doesn't he? Quite happily throw himself about in the goal. All right, he might be all right, yeah. Nice throw, but goes to Portugal. Ball bouncing around in the midfield. Belgium picking it up. As we said, neither side really able to establish themselves, but still just that one opportunity for Jota at the moment. It's been the best opportunity, but there's a real battle in midfield, and ball just keeps going back and forth between the two sides. We're almost 8 minutes into the game, and just that one opportunity so far. Days, who has got the better jerseys? Whoever you say will win the game. I like both their jerseys, actually. I like both their jerseys. I really like the Portugal one, but I just think they've got too many stripes. I would just have the one stripe rather than the 3. Lovely floated ball, but it was a little bit too high. Lukaku couldn't jump and reach that. Ball comes back to Belgium. You can see that some of the fans getting a little bit restless. Nice. Yeah, nicely cleared. Belgium just putting on a bit of pressure. Some wonderful passing, though. If you're a fan of watching passing, this is quite nice from Belgium. They've kept possession for a while. There's lots of options. Switching the play. They won't be pressured into anything, Belgium. They are quite a patient building side. Possession-wise, 54% for them. 46% for Portugal. So, Belgium seeing more of the ball. Just haven't created anything with it yet. Lovely switch of play. Look at that. All the way over to the right-hand side. And a first-time ball into the middle. Headed away by Portugal. Still falls to Belgium, though. Still probing. Still asking questions. In and around that penalty area. Into the middle. Laid off. And, wow, blasted over. So at least they've got a shot, though. That was a shot by Hazard, was it? And ball goes over. LSW said, I like Belgium's red over Portugal's stripes, to be honest. Well, that's fine. I mean, Portugal do normally play in red as well. So what do you think about, like, the black line going down? Sort of looks a bit like they've been run over by a car. There's, like, this black line that goes down here. It looks, the Belgium shirt looks all right. Looks a bit arty. Looks a bit arty. I kind of like the Belgium shirt. It's not just plain red. Like, they've actually, do you know what I mean, done something with it. Same, but scoring is better. Belgium are trying, says Tharuka. I'm watching it on TV, and I'm already wanting a goal. Oh, we always want a goal. What is the dream final? Dream final would be England versus North Macedonia. That would be my dream final. England versus North Macedonia. It's not possible anymore, unfortunately. So, in all fairness, whoever we get in the final is going to be tricky. But I'll say, of the teams that are still in, dream final, England versus Switzerland. That's my dream final. I didn't know that Belgium were artists. Yeah, well, apparently so, yeah. It's like a Repo Man shirt, says David. It is. If Repo Man was to design a kit, he would design this Belgium one. Lovely red shirt with like a black strip down the middle. Belgium have still got the ball. I feel like they've always had the ball. I can't remember seeing any other team ever having the ball. They've had it that long now. I feel like they've had it for a good 3 minutes. I'm stressing. This is a good match, says Angelo. Ball over to... oh, that's good. That's really good. Ball over to the left-hand side. Do you see the game playing out in the second half? It all depends how the first half goes. I think depending on the first half, you know, the team that needs to press is going to press. The team that needs to get a goal will go for that goal. So, you know, if Portugal find themselves one down at half-time, then Portugal, I would imagine, will really put the pressure on Belgium. What I like about this Belgium team is they don't panic. I do see a lot of England in this. They just pass the ball. It's just that Belgium are a little more progressive than what we see from England. But a lot of playing the ball around, passing the ball around the defence. They don't go back to the keeper, so I give them credit there. But fans are getting a little bit impatient with it, but it's nice build-up play. Do you know what I mean? Belgium, you know, if they go down one side and there's no way forward, they just bring the ball back and restart, and I sort of respect that. I'm nervous for Ronaldo, says JJB Gaming. Well, so you should be. So you should be. It's a nerve-wracking game. One team goes home. WWE Central, see you around, bud. Ball whipped into the middle. No one could get on the end of it. Portugal finally touched the ball. Finally touched the ball, and then Belgium get it back. Ooh. Right, here we go. Portugal again. On the ball. Keep an eye on Jota. Jota over on the left. If they leave him unmarked, I think Jota on the ball there. If they leave him unmarked like they have done a couple of times, he will cause them problems. All of Belgium seems to go over to like Ronaldo, and you can understand it, but then it leaves Jota unmarked. So the ball's over on the right-hand side at the moment. I wonder if that's something Portugal do on purpose. Try and keep the ball on the right-hand side and then switch the play to Jota, who is normally relatively unmarked. Ball goes back. Days, I heard Ronaldo is going to open up his own McDonald's called McRonald's. Called McRonaldo's. Doesn't work. You've let yourself down there, LSW. I know you've been on vacation. But you need to get yourself up to speed. We've got higher standards for you than that, yeah? Almost 15 minutes gone. So, you know, we've had a little bit of this half. We're a third of the way through the half. And I think Belgium with the possession, but not creating anything with that possession. Both sides kind of, unfortunately, at the moment, just kind of cancelling each other out. Ball goes to Portugal. It's on their left-hand side. Ball played into the centre. This is good. Sanchez on the ball right now. Switching it over to the right-hand side. This is good from Portugal. Starting to build up a little bit. Now they're seeing the ball a little bit more. Just saw Dalot on the ball. Ronaldo on the ball at the moment. Plays it out to Jota. Jota on the left-hand side. Back to Ronaldo. Back to the centre. Goes to Alves. Sanchez. Into the middle. That's nice. Into Moutinho. And I don't think that the ref is interested there. Both players go down. There was a bit of a collision. Just having a look. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. The Portuguese player got the ball first. Portugal are the best. Me, Austin, and Ronaldo are going to win. Ayoub says England are going to lose to Germany. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Clearly, you didn't get the email that it's coming home. It is on its way home. That is a fact. Ronaldo, we love you, and Bruno. Well, Bruno's on the bench. You're rooting for Portugal. I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Not really bothered. I think both of these sides are going to be a bit of a problem for England, but I think I'd rather see the #1 team in the world get eliminated. I watch these games thinking about England. Who would I rather face in the final is what I have to think about with this. And I think I'd rather be playing Portugal than Belgium. So, yeah, I think let's get Belgium out. Lukaku's a bit of a problem. De Bruyne's a problem. It's great, isn't it? Watching all these great teams eliminate each other. It's brilliant. Of course, it might not matter if England get eliminated, but even so. Yeah, this is good for Portugal. This is one of their better spells. They're enjoying the ball at the moment. Not seeing much of a press from Belgium. It's not like Belgium are really trying to get the ball off of Portugal. There, that was better. All of a sudden, 3 players just jumped on him. That was better. Polina went down and he thought he was going to get a free kick, but the referee wasn't interested. Bruno Fernandes is getting buried by this manager. Right, they could be in trouble. Belgium in Portugal's penalty area. Man, they broke so quick from that free kick. Before you knew it, the free kick had been taken and they was in and around the Portuguese penalty area. But a foul has been committed by Belgium, and it is going to be a free kick for Portugal. I believe whoever scores the first goal will win. I see this as being 1-0. Days, who do you think will win? I'm leaning to a draw, to be honest. I'm leaning to a draw. I think these two teams are really good. I think they are cancelling each other out. I think there's a chance that if someone gets a goal this half, I think the other team's going to come out and really go for it. And I just don't like either defence. I think if Portugal were to really put the pressure on Belgium, they can score against this Belgian team. Portugal can definitely score against this Belgian team. And this Belgian team can definitely score against this Portugal team. The only problem is, do they go for it? Are they going to commit? Days, here is a better joke. Why do actors say break a leg? Because each movie has a cast. Ronaldo looked a little offside there. And by better joke, you mean equally as bad, yeah? I think that's what you mean. I think you meant to say, here's an equally as bad joke. Here's another shockingly lazy joke from me, Days. Nathaniel said, I just went to Tinkle. Everything came out okay and I've come back. Well, that's brilliant. Thank you for the update, Nathaniel. You've missed quite a gripping little game here. We're just watching both teams trying to get a foothold in it. Belgium certainly enjoying more of the possession, but Portugal in the past 5 minutes or so getting themselves back into the game. Still only 2 shots for Belgium, 1 for Portugal. None on target. Nicely brought down by Ronaldo, says Diego. Billy said, I wish you all the happiness in the world for the joy you gave my son. Billy, shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to you, Billy. Shout out to your son. Hope you are well, Billy. Retribution said, that was a good joke. It made me lol. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. What's the difference between Scotland and a tea bag? The tea bag stays in the cup. That's good. That's good. Well done, Maximus. That's good. And no shade to our Scottish friends, but that is fun. That is fun. Well done. You should give LSW like joke lessons. Sanchez with a shot, but that was poor. I don't know why he was taking a shot from there. He was about 30 yards out. Here's a good joke. England are going to win the Euros, says Mr. Meme. That's not great. That's not great. That's actually cyberbullying that you're doing, Mr. Meme. And we don't support that here. Not unless I'm doing it. If I'm doing it, it's hilarious. But if other people are doing it, then it's abuse. And we will not tolerate that kind of abuse. Yesterday, I have 10-month fight at the big city. Loved your channel, watched daily, and rewatched your Toy Hunt Day. Billy, I'm really, really sorry to hear that, bud. I'm genuinely sorry to hear that. That's awful. Billy, shout out to you, my friend. Awful. What was your son's name? Billy, I'd like to know. McLean said, here's a joke. You know what's different between England's soccer team and money. Money is actually good. Can we all stop having a go at England, please? Right? This is cyberbullying, and I'm not here to support that. Portugal have got the ball in midfield, and they're playing it forward. Yeah, there is a handball coming in. Yeah, a lot of support for Billy there, and that's great to see. And I'm really, really pleased that the Toy Hunts were able to, bring a little joy. Yeah, that's nice. His name was Billy. Oh, his name was Billy. This was his account. I'm his mum, Joanna. Oh, okay. Oh, well, there we go, Billy. Shout out to Billy. Billy Lemon, is it? Lehman? Probably Lehman, isn't it, thinking about it? Oh, shout out to you, Joanna. I'm really sorry to hear that. Really sorry. Anyway, we've got to focus back on the game. Thoughts are still with Billy, always. But Ronaldo with a free kick. And wow! Wow, that was well saved. That was well saved. Straight at the goalkeeper. And, I say straight at the goalkeeper. He still had to make a save. So, that's nice. I really appreciate the people in the chat showing their support there. That's really, really nice. Hayden said, I'm sorry to hear that. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden said, it's coming home to Germany. Billy said, I wish you all the happiness. Continue the streams. He would watch them each day after school and later after treatment. Oh, little legend. Well, you're definitely getting the love from our community right now, and massively appreciate the support. And it's just heartbreaking, isn't it? Sorry for your loss, Joanna. What a blast from Ronaldo, says Ryan. Sanchez on the ball. Oh. Yeah, shout out to you, Joanna. I wish there was something more I could say, but there isn't. Just hope you're holding up all right. Ronaldo playing the ball out to the right-hand side. Into the centre and cut out by Belgium. Sanchez putting it into the middle. I think that was Jota that was battling away. On the edge of the penalty area. Portugal still on the ball. And trying to find a way through. Portugal have been a bit more probing here. And desperately trying to find a way of getting the ball into the penalty area. Lovely shot, but it goes over from Portugal. So that was Palina that finished that move off. They're just showing a little replay here of Ronaldo trying to... Yeah, it was relatively comfortable. I mean, he's done well to not hit the wall, Ronaldo, but a relatively comfortable save, but the keeper had to save. And Courtois getting down. Lovely. Lovely signs of support from the community. So, amazingly, almost 28 minutes, coming up to half an hour gone in this game. Still 0-0. It's been a close, nervy affair. And it's actually now 50-50 possession right now. 50-50 possession. It's lovely. Good pressure from Portugal, says Diego. LSW says, look at all the love in the chat. Yeah, it's lovely. It's amazing. It's brilliant. It's what we are about. Sanchez on the ball, switching it over to the right-hand side, back into the centre for Sanchez. We've got Guerrero completely unmarked again. People over on the left-hand side, he did well to keep that in there. Had to header it back in. The ball played back to the Portuguese defence. And it's being passed around. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. This could be 0-0 at half-time. Maybe we'll see another own goal. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since we've had own goals. Nice kick by the goalkeeper. Portugal back on the ball, playing it forwards. Excellent. Good run there by Ronaldo, trying to get round the defender, but it goes all the way back to the Belgium goalkeeper. So Belgium on the ball. 51-49 right now to Belgium. Nearly half an hour gone. Belgium in and around the halfway line, goes out to the left-hand side. Belgium trying to find a way forward. Christian said, did you see Gareth Bale walk off from the interview yesterday? I did. Yes, I did. It was kind of interesting. He got asked what his future's going to hold. What now? And he just walked off, didn't he? I think he just didn't want to deal with it. I mean, he's going through a lot of emotion at that point, isn't he? You know, they've travelled all over Europe. It was a match that they could have won, you know. And then they end up getting sort of... Well, it's not really embarrassed. I mean, it's 4-0. It is what it is. But I think they just got so outplayed. I mean, even the commentators at the end were like, just blow the whistle. We got to like the 96th minute. They're 4-0 down, and it's just blow the whistle. Tell you what, there's a lot of stiff challenges going in, but both teams are giving the ball away. He had to sleep, but I bet he did. Now get back to the football. Just that you touched the little boy when nothing else made him smile. Shout out to you, Joanna. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. Really appreciate you letting me know. And everyone in the community appreciates, the opportunity to pay their respects to Billy and say thank you to Billy as well. So I really appreciate you jumping in and letting us know. Portugal on the ball. Don't you hate it when someone answers their own questions? I do. That was good, Taruka. That was good. You can teach LSW how to tell jokes as well. Oh, man. And Portugal give the ball away. We've got 13 minutes here till half-time. And, yeah, like the ball keeps getting given away by both sides. It's Belgium now that are going down the left-hand side. Austin says, please make a goal, Ronaldo. Please make a goal. Sonny is cheering Ronaldo as well. Well, I'd imagine a lot of people are cheering for Ronaldo. Dace, would you be up for a retro stream tonight? No, I think I've got a few things that I need to get sorted for the week that's coming up. And we've got some big streams that I still need to set up, to be honest. I've got a few thumbnails to do and just bits to finish. So we've done a couple of streams today. We've got 3 streams tomorrow. We've got 2 football games and Raw. So I'm not going to get a chance to get much done tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, I think we've got 3 streams. We've got 2 football games and NXT. I don't know if there's anything on Wednesday, but AEW comes back Wednesday, doesn't it? So we could certainly maybe look at something for next Sunday. I think we probably do need to do something for next Sunday, actually. So we'll have a look at next Sunday. Right, 33 minutes gone. McLean says, joke. Did you hear about the lion? It didn't know what flag to go on. Huh? Portugal on the ball. Did you hear about the lion? It didn't know what flag to go on. Are you sure that's a joke? If there's anything that's going to require a lot of deep thinking, I'm out right now. Sanchez playing it back. This has been a real back and forth battle. It's been 50-50% possession. It's kind of the immovable, the irresistible force versus the immovable object. It's sort of like some massive Herculean battle, but it's just resulted in them sort of just cancelling each other out. Sometimes with these games it can go this way, and sometimes, like, you know, you can just get end-to-end action. I still think we're going to get end-to-end, but it might not be till the second half. You've got to think there's going to be some opportunities in this game. James Chadwick says, have a rest. You deserve it. I'm glad you're taking a break instead of another stream. Well, we'll have a look at next. We'll have a look at next week. I'm not going to cheat people out of doing a retro stream because we do have a pay-per-view coming up, so I would like to do one. But Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea for tonight. Sunny, shout out to you. This game is like both teams are waiting for the other to make a mistake. Well, there could be a mistake in both sides, certainly in their defences. And don't forget, Portugal have got the luxury of bringing on Bruno Fernandes. Right, free kick to Portugal. Ball in the middle. Bouncing around, forced to the edge of the box, but cleared by Belgium. Lukaku's got the ball, and he's striding forward. Oh, wow. Yeah, he felt like he was impeded then. He really felt like he was pulled back. He was full charge. Then he was going at the Portuguese defence. Portugal have had more attempts than Belgium. They have. What's the shot total? It should be at the bottom of the screen. Hopefully it's there. Yeah, just below me. Look, 5-2. That's live update. Gets updated live. Oh, Meunier trying to curl a ball round into the top corner, but he couldn't quite do it. Who's your favourite football team? I support Man United. I've supported them since the early 90s. But I think my favourite would probably be England. If it was England, Man United, I'd support England. Maybe my favourite team might be Stourbridge, the little town I was from, I need to find out if Jude Bellingham ever played for Stourbridge. I know he didn't play for the first team, but I wonder if he ever played for, the youth teams. I've got a feeling he might have. Because he was born in Stourbridge, Jude Bellingham. Same little town I'm from. And when I say little, it is relatively little. Let me have a look, see what the Stourbridge population is. 63,000. That's the population of Stourbridge. Oh my God. 63,000. There was maybe more than that in the stadium earlier. Do you know, I've never looked at that. I've never looked to see what the population of Stourbridge was. I know no one cares. I care. But it's 63,000. I wonder if I was one of them. When was that taken? Goes wide. I think that was 2019. I am not one of them. Wow. Stourbridge Football Club, founded in 1876. What? 1876? So, yeah. They've got notable residents. I should be on there. I should be one. I'm notable. On the right-hand side, looking to play it into the centre. Lovely ball by Belgium, but cut out by Portugal. We've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Tell you what, Portugal are breaking, though. Good counter-attack by Portugal in the Belgian penalty area. Trying to whip it across, and it goes out for a corner. So, goes out for a corner. Can you imagine your favourite football player as a pro wrestler? What would their in-ring name be? I have no idea. I think I don't even know who my favourite football player is. Probably of all time, it'd be Peter Schmeichel. He'd be the Great Dane. The Great Dane would be his football name. Or at least his nickname. Like the big dog. Ball goes out. It's going to be a shot from quite a distance. Still only one shot on target. Headed away by Belgium. Ball bouncing around. Belgian player goes down. Free kick to Belgium. Bellingham's youth team was Birmingham. Damn it. I'm sure, like, what about under sevens? What about anything like that? I'd love to find out how long. Yeah, I know he was born in Stourbridge, but how long did he live there? Like, did he live there for long? Like, I'd love to find out a bit more about that. I don't think this is anything that you could, like, really Google or search. I need to just meet him in person. Jude. Wrestling days here. How long was you in Stourbridge for? Did you ever go to the Crystal Leisure Centre? Did you go to Old Swinford Primary School? Please respond. Is Ronaldo playing? Yeah, he is. He's done all right. Belgium have got the ball. Pumping it forward to Lukaku. It's one-on-one. There's a few players that have got back. Plays it across. Shot. What? What a goal! What a goal by Eden Hazard! Belgium score a screamer! Wow, that is a goal worthy of this game. A game as big as Belgium versus Portugal needs a big goal, and it just got it. What an absolute screamer from Hazard. Look out it goes. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh. Do you see how it, like, in the air? Oh. It's nothing. I don't think there's anything much Patricio can do about that. Wow. What a goal. Oh, it was Torden Hazard. I thought it was Eden Hazard. Wow, it was Torden Hazard. I didn't think he was. I thought that was something extra special. I thought it was Eden Hazard. Wow, it was Torden. Yeah, what a great time to score. Woo, what a goal! Just before half-time, Tharuka said, wow, Belgium, you did it. Let's go. Well, just a shame the other team they're playing has got Ronaldo in it, though. That sounded weird. I don't even know what I said. Dallo pulling it back to Ronaldo, but couldn't get it back enough. It's such a great goal. It's got to be one of the goals of the tournament. Oh. Well, that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? That was worth waiting for. Been sitting here going, well, I'd like a goal. Well, I certainly like that one. Keeper should have had that. Leonard says that's my Belgium. The way you was moaning. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know. Thorgan Hazard with the goal. And it is incredible. Ooh, is that De Bruyne? I think the ref has played on. 3-on-2. Unmarked. Meunier. Oh. Yeah, that was a waste. That was a waste. That was good from Belgium. Oh, De Bruyne's down. De Bruyne's down. Hopefully he's going to be out. Hopefully he's out the tournament. A Belgium without De Bruyne. Palhinha is yellow carded. Just having a look. He went down. He gets... Yeah, I mean, it is pretty bad. In all fairness, that is bad. Mr. Adazin, I ask a question. Ask away, Kerry. Ask away. The wizardry of that goal was so majestic. It is possibly goal of the tournament. What team does Messi play for? He plays for Barcelona and Argentina. They're saying hopefully it's just a precaution, but they have been treating De Bruyne for a little while. Oh, there's an aerial shot of that goal that is stunning. Oh. 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 I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, you look at it like that and you're like, oh. It moved in the air. It did move in the air as it was going. Wow. Hazard, yep. Well, not much to split these teams. I mean, literally 50-50. Frustration from Ronaldo. I think De Bruyne might be back on his feet. Hate to see it. Hoping he'd be out. Just from an England perspective, so. Your legend, can we be friends? Yes, Kerry, we're friends. Done. Done. He was allowed to take 2 touches of the ball before scoring. Ball whipped into the middle. Ronaldo. Ronaldo was in the air forever then. Another ball whipped in. Oof. Nice. Edge of the box. Oh, wasted. Wasted. Needed to do much better with that. Paulinho. I love Portugal. We need them to win, says Kerry. Jason says, be nice. I've been nice. I'm lovely. Oh, I couldn't be nicer. Oh, do you mean about De Bruyne? Oh, no, I hope he's out injured. I hope he's out injured. I'm just thinking England. It's better if he's not around. He's too good. London says, my grandma might have a spinal infection. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, London. Hopefully she can get the treatment she needs, my friend. Get back onto that road to recovery. Right, half-time. Half-time. I think both sides kind of cancelled each other out. I think both sides had chances. Portugal have had 8 shots, 1 on target. Belgium have had 4 shots, 1 on target. 51-49 is where we are possession-wise. So, Belgium haven't lost 1 game, and I'm happy about my country, says Angelo. Well, if you're in Belgium, you should be happy. I think, you know, it's very close. Both sides have had, it took something very, very special. Very, very special to separate these 2 teams, and that goal is absolute top tier. That's the kind of goal that they'll play on Sports Center over in America. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that even people that aren't into football can appreciate how great that goal is. Big Bad Wolf Gaming says Ronaldo needs a goal. Nathaniel said, can Portugal come back after half-time? The answer is yes. Let's go, Portugal. Edward said, what an effing goal. I can't stop clapping. Well, you definitely might want to go and see someone about that. Keep up the good work. From Rio, Brasilia. Kerry, shout out to you. From Market Drayton in the UK. Austin says, my internet sucks and it went out and I come back to see Belgium with a score. What the heck? Come on, Ronaldo. It's just a bad day to be you, isn't it, Austin? Mr. Meme said, Days, are you the most famous person from your town? No. Not by a mile. The lead singer of Led Zeppelin, I don't think he wasn't born in Stourbridge, but he's got very strong connections. Like he used to work in Stourbridge. I think he went to college in Stourbridge. You always see him in and around Stourbridge. So, of course, we've claimed him. He's ours now. So, Robert Plant, the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. I've told my story many times. I'm not going to tell it again. And Jude Bellingham, He's only 17 or so. I don't know, 19 now maybe. But he is... the Jude Bellingham story blows my mind. I only found out not long ago, just before the tournament, that he was from Stourbridge. I used to go and watch his dad play football. His Jude Bellingham's dad is one of my all-time favourite players. And he was a player for Stourbridge. And he was just smashing goals. Like, he would get like 30 goals a season. I think he scored like over 700 goals for like lots of non-league teams, like teams really low down. He was a fantastic player. But I never, in my wildest dreams, thought that his son would be Jude Bellingham. But it is. So Jude Bellingham's dad is a legend in non-league football. And Jude Bellingham is at these Euros representing England. He's even been on the pitch during the Euros as well. So who knows? He might get some time, Jude Bellingham, against the Germans, because he plays for Borussia Dortmund. So, you know, I should imagine Gareth will be quite comfortable putting him out there. Ronaldo and Lukaku to score, says David Connolly. Miss Clown 1 says, I love Zeppelin. Zeppelin are awesome. If Belgium win the tournament, they will be the first team to win it with two brothers, says Mouldy Spoon. That's interesting. And I was going to say not true because I was thinking of Bobby and Jack Charlton, but that was the World Cup, wasn't it? Not the Euros. I was ready to pounce then, Mouldy Spoon. I was ready to jump on it. What a screamer by Hazard. It was amazing. What do you think will happen in the second half? Portugal can definitely score. They've had 8 chances, and Jota should have done much better. Do you remember when Jota, right at the start of the half, was through? He should have done so much better. So, yeah, I kind of feel that there's more goals in this. I thought this would go to penalties. I thought that Portugal would go through on penalties, and there's every chance that still happens. So, I wouldn't rule out more goals in this one. So, what do I think happens in the second half? I'm going to say it finishes in a draw and we go to extra time. I don't know if it's 1-1 or if it'll be 2-2. Belgium could easily get another goal. I feel like there are goals in this. Because whilst it was 0-0, it was quite tight and nervy. Can't be that way in the second half now because Portugal have got to go for it. They say that it's the worst time to concede is just before half-time because whatever the manager was going to say, he's got to completely change now. Whatever his game plan was, it's got to completely change. I disagree. I think the worst time to concede is just after half-time because you would do a team talk about keep it tight, this is what we're going to do, and then you go out there and you concede. Well, all of a sudden now, you know, the game's completely different. You've got to go for it. There's no team talk. You're just going to have to work it out on the pitch. So I actually think that before halftime isn't as bad as just after halftime. And actually, you know, we saw that in the Denmark-Wales game. Do you remember? It was 1-0. Wales went in 1-0 down, and then they conceded just after halftime. And it was that second goal that they just didn't seem to know how to cope with it. And as we got towards the end of the game, you know, they were starting to get frustrated. That's where we saw the red card. That's where we saw 2 more goals being conceded. So, I don't know. If I'm Portugal, I'm going into half-time now. I'm saying what needs to be said. I'm hearing what needs to be, you know, received message-wise. They know that they've got to get themselves back into this. You know, they're going to have to find the right way forward to do that, but it's better it happens now than just after half-time. What surfaces do they play on, grass or turf, and what is the most popular amongst players? They play on grass pitches. They don't tend to get like artificial pitches. There are some out there. There was famously, was it QPR had an artificial pitch? They don't anymore. But I think over in like Russia, you might get some artificial pitches. But no, it's grass. I think the 6-footer boss Ronaldo will run over Belgium. Shaquem said, my team not looking good. Come on, Portugal. I've got 5 guys on my team. David Connolly said it could be 2-2. This is Daniel says, the pitch is rubbish. The ball always bounces. Did you see the Lomachenko TKO? I didn't. I just saw the result. Got to like the 9th round. So he wants Lopez again, doesn't he? Legend Killer said, this is the best game so far. David Watkins says they tend to play on a bit of a hybrid pitch. Kerry said, even though I support Portugal, I loved Hazard's goal. It's amazing. Liam says, some pitches like Anfield are a mixture of turf and grass. Well, that's interesting. Sunny Days, I've got 144 points. Well done to you. Nikki Cross liked my post earlier. That's amazing, Alfie. My school friend plays in Robert Plant's band. Wow. That's amazing. Abdul said, do you think Edge will beat Roman for the championship? Do I think Edge will beat Roman for the championship? No. Kyle, welcome back. LSW said, I like the artificial turf better. It just looks cooler. Liam said, apparently 2 brothers have already won the Euros. It says the Koeman brothers. Ah, the Koemans. Yeah, for the Netherlands. Please tell me about this league you guys have. I know nothing about it. It's actually the Don't Tell Monica League. So, we're sort of not allowed. So, just saying. What league? Nathaniel said, I agree, LSW. It's certainly easier to play football on turf. Otherwise, the players would keep tearing up the ground. Kerry said, my favourite football player is Adama Traore, who is yours. My favourite player would be probably Peter Schmeichel, the old Man United and Denmark goalkeeper. His son is now the goalkeeper for Denmark and Leicester. But he is maybe the person that had the biggest influence on me when I was young. Because I used to play in goal, so I used to watch him. And I tell you, I used to love watching Edwin van der Sar as well. Whenever he played for Holland, he would have orange gloves. Because, of course, orange. And those orange gloves were absolutely iconic. I always wanted a pair of them, but I think they were like something like £80 or something. Now they'd be about £200-300. But back then they were about 80, and that was a lot of money. But yeah, now they'd probably be £200-300. I don't know if you've noticed, and I don't know how long they've had these goalkeeper gloves now. I was watching. I don't know who it was. It might have been I don't know. Quite a few keepers actually. The gloves don't come to about here. They come down to about here now, and all on the fingers and the back part of the hand. It's got like little spikes. There's little spikes all over the gloves now. That's not something that I've really noticed, you know. I haven't really studied goalkeeper gloves for a long, long time. I haven't bought goalkeeper gloves for a long, long time, let me tell you. Probably about 20 years. But I've just noticed that it just seems to be like maybe a new... I say new, it's probably been around for years, but it's just one of them kind of trend things, isn't it? You know, like how everyone was wearing Predators. Just having a look at the 10 best goalkeeping gloves right now to see if I can find what they're called. No, it's not those. It's not those. Nor 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 those. Wow, I've actually got the 10 best goalkeeping gloves of 2021, and I can't find the ones that I'm talking about. If you was a footballer, what position would you play? I would play in goal. I would play in goal. I wonder if these goalkeepers have got those gloves. I need to keep an eye out. I don't like the world moving on without me. And I feel like there's been a technological advancement in goalkeeping gloves that I'm not aware of. What is your dream match? My dream match would be England versus North Macedonia in the final. Because that is England's best opportunity of winning this thing. They're called Predator gloves. Are they Predator? They're not. Are they Adidas Predator goalkeeper gloves? Oh my, that would be amazing. Yeah, I think you're right, you know. Yes, you're right. They are. They are Adidas Predator goalkeeping gloves. What? No flipping way. I don't remember. I don't know how long these have been around for, but I've only just noticed them during these championships, and they weren't around when I was young. You could get Predator boots. I remember David Beckham having. Was it Beckham that wore them? And they had like cutouts on those boots. So iconic. I don't know what the Jordan 1s are of football boots, but I would, if someone was to ask me, I'd say Predators. Late 90s, black and red with, they had, why don't I just find a picture? It's pointless trying to explain them, isn't it? I'm typing on the wrong flipping thing. Adidas Predators. Let's have a look. See if we can find the, my God, boots have changed so much. So much. It's not even cool. Every edition of the Predators, that's what we want. If you had Predators at school, you were like, you were rich. 94 was the first ones, apparently. 95, 96, 98. Yeah, it's like, these are the ones that I'm thinking of. Let's see if I can save this picture. Did anyone have Predators? Oh, you can see them? Oh, there you go. I didn't realise you could see what I was searching. There, them. I know it's not the best picture in the world, but those are the Adidas. Oh, look, you can go through the whole years, all the years. There's the 96 Predators. Those are the 95 Predators. And can you see like the ridges on them? That was so revolutionary at the time. Because apparently it allowed you to swerve the ball better and give you better grip and all this. And it was kind of like you had boots that cheated for you. But I remember these 96 ones. And then, yeah, the 98 ones as well. But, I mean, what have they gone to now? What do they look like now? Look at this, 2014. It's just a mess. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. What are these boots? Anyway. I had Steven Gerrard's Predators. Wow, he would like them back, please. Right. We are up and running. I think there was some friends of mine that had Predators, and they were like, do you know what I mean? I was having just some cheap £30 boots, and those boots were like in the hundreds, couple of £100 for some Predators. But yeah, I noticed that the goalkeeping gloves had like little marks on, and it reminded me a bit of those. It never crossed my mind that they would actually be Predators. Predating goalkeeping gloves. God, they're so strange. They are so strange. It looks like you're something out of X-Men. You can get them for like 100, but they're about £100 actually, which I don't know if that's that bad, to be honest. When you're the last line of defense, control is everything. These Adidas hybrid cut goalkeeping gloves offer great grip and shock absorption. Might get a pair. I don't play football anymore, but you never know. You never know when the call's going to come in, guys. Do you know what I mean? You never know when someone's going to go, we need you. We need you in goal. Have you got your gloves? I've got my gloves. My Twitter is on the line if Portugal don't score. Huh? What do you mean? Twitter are going to take your account away. It's a bit harsh. When will a new toy hunt come out? After the Euros. You've got 2 predictions wrong now. Did I get them wrong, or did the teams get them wrong? It's hard to say, isn't it? Is De Bruyne going off? De Bruyne's going off? Oh, De Bruyne. Why didn't they just change him at half-time? So, De Bruyne making his way over to the side, and that might be it. Yeah, he's in too much pain. Gutted for him, but absolutely over the moon at the same time. Bye, De Bruyne. Oh, you don't like to see it happen. Right, I'm over that. So that's great news for England if we have to go forward to play Belgium, as long as he stays injured. Yeah. Mertens has come on for De Bruyne. No, William, don't turn into Days. Whoa, William. Should I roll her off into the lake? Do it, William. Women love it in the lake. They love going into the lake, William. It's where they belong. I've got a bet currently on Belgium 2-0 with Hazard and Lukaku scoring, says Jensen the best. Kerry said, who is your favourite South American football player? That's a tricky one. The easy answer, of course, is Neymar. But it's a bit obvious, isn't it? Well, actually, maybe the easy answer is Messi. But not really feeling. I might go Neymar. Maybe I'll go with Neymar. I like Messi. He's just a bit moody. Do you know what I mean? He causes a bit of drama. Oh, I'm going to leave Barcelona. Let me leave. Oh, now I'm staying. Yeah, I think I'm more a Ronaldo stan than a Messi stan, to be honest. Are you calling us women fish people? No. Fish food. Right, ball goes back to the midfield. Guys, we've got to get back into this, and so do Portugal. We're almost 5 minutes into the second half. If you are just joining us, De Bruyne is out injured. Miss Can1 said, do you remember the Diadoras AstroTurfs? They came out in bright colours, and I loved them. I'll have a look. Diadora, that is something that I haven't heard that name in a long time. Sounds like a kid's cartoon. Are you watching Diadora this week? Diadora AstroTurfs? I can't say I do remember them now I'm looking at them. I think you was Predators or just don't even bother, to be honest. I mean, I weren't getting Diadora stuff, I can tell you that. I can't remember what my boots were. They were really cheap. They were like £30 or something. Belgium are on the ball. Another yellow card. Gregor said they're mermaids. All women are mermaids that need to return back to the water. Messi lost 3 straight finals and almost retired of Argentina, says Andres Hunter. Right, ball to the midfield. And Belgium are trying to get Lukaku through, who's off, but Portugal defending it well. As we said, I think this half is going to be a bit more open. I think this half is going to be a little bit more open because, well, it's got to be. They've got to go for it. Portugal are on the verge of going out. The current defending champions Very dangerous team on the verge of going out. You would have to say that whoever wins this side of the draw, the final might be the easiest game for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got to get past, like, Portugal have got to beat Belgium. After this, they've got Italy. Like, if they can get through all that and get to the final, might be the easiest game. Nice shot. Blocked. Portugal really trying. Less than 40 minutes to go. Kerry said we need Portugal to win this game and we need them to stay in the Euros. Hayden, shout out to you. Ball played across and cut out well by Silver, I think that was. No, it's Delo. Deutschland will rout England the same way they routed Portugal. Then they get upset by Sweden, Ukraine because they're the bed versus weak teams, says Sean. Well, I hope not. I certainly hope not. They could. I just think they got their strategy right against Portugal. And I do think England are going to provide a sterner test. I think Portugal are wonderful going forward, but you can get at their defence. Sanchez on the ball, cutting on the inside. Oh, goes down, but the referee not interested. And Belgium playing a long ball, trying to free up Lukaku. Oh, he's going mental, Lukaku. So Lukaku very frustrated. Ball bounces, edge of the area. Shot bounces off the Belgian player. Ronaldo with a shot there. And the ball goes out for a throw. Seen that a couple of times where shots been taken and it doesn't quite reach the goal. Portugal have got players that can certainly score goals, like that Hazard goal that we saw. So, lovely ball. Lovely. Back. Well, definitely, it would be a shame to see Ronaldo go out. I think Ronaldo really brings extra eyes to the tournament. We're still a long way from that. It's still only 1-0. Portugal. Trying in and around the penalty area. Into the middle. Ronaldo on the ball. But he's got so many people on him. Gets dispossessed. Portugal trying to get the ball back. They do get the ball back. Goes down. Come on, Ronaldo, says Rick. Jeff Work says Ronaldo is pretty good. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. I think it's a free kick to Portugal, is it? Yeah. Free kick to Portugal. Currently 52-48 for Portugal possession-wise. Portugal will score. I can't see this being 1-0 or 2-0, says LS Dub. Brian said, you do realise there's 35 minutes left. Yep, there's still plenty of time. Bruno Fernandes is on. Bruno Fernandes, what a player to have as a substitute. Bruno Fernandes, you think that what Hazard did was special. Bruno Fernandes can up the ante on that. It's a big, big person to bring onto the pitch. So, ball goes out. It's going to be a throw. Lovely ball into the centre. It's still around. We're in Belgium's half. Pepe to Sanchez to the left-hand side. Lovely ball whipped in, but it's too powerful. Too powerful. It looked like it was going to drop beautifully for Ronaldo, but just ran out. London Wyatt, shout out to you. Portugal, you can do this. Ronaldo, you can do this. Swapping out Moutinho is a good idea, says Nathaniel. Jensen, shout out to you. A lot of support in the chat for Ronaldo. Belgium on the ball. I can't believe we've still only had 2 shots on target. 1 shot on target for Belgium, 1 shot on target for Portugal. Belgium trying to head the ball out of defence. Oh, lovely ball, but again, just a little overhit. Goes into the arms of Courtois, who throws it out. And Belgium on the break, but gets bundled over. Referee doesn't see anything wrong with that, and it falls to Ronaldo. I thought it was Bruno. Ronaldo. Edge of the box. Plays it in. It's a great ball in. Oh, over the top. Oh, over the top. Is that Jota? Jota puts it over the top. That was a great ball by Ronaldo. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Ball right into the penalty area. I mean, you can't be missing from there. You can't be missing from there. Portuguese player gets the ball in the penalty area. Here they go again. Edge of the penalty area. Sanchez on the ball, looking for options. Cleared. Yeah, foul. Just a bit high. Austin and me will win, guys. Believe it or not, my Twitter is gone. That was close, says Airflow Games. It was very close. It was close, but you've got to hit the target. You've got to hit the target. Let's go Portugal, says Legend Killer. Right. Portugal on the ball. They're just enjoying a nice spell at the moment. They're just constantly asking questions, but they're starting to... I don't know if they're getting a little bit nervy or whatever. Some of these passes are being overhit. There's De Bruyne, a very sad, glum-looking De Bruyne. Looks like he's going to cry. I might cry because he's in my fantasy team. So, in many ways, my fantasy team's gone out the window now. I've given up thinking about the fantasy team. Definitely want Ronaldo to score. That's what I want. I want. Oh, nice tackle there by Portugal. Offside. Ronaldo and Bruno are going to step up the heat, says Diego. Let's go Portugal, says Kyle. Portugal might be panicking a little. They could be. They could be. Ball switched over to the left-hand side. Here come Portugal. Played into the middle. Finds Jota. Jota on the ball. Got Bruno in the centre. We've got Delo, is it? Calling for it. Looks like a cross is going to come in. Plenty of red shirts in there, though. But cross does come in to the centre, and it does go on goal. That was better. That was better. At least we were getting something goalwards. But very comfortable for Courtois. Yeah, I mean, it was on target. So, Portugal getting opportunities. Headed back to the middle of the park for Belgium. Belgium on the attack right now. Plays it back. That was good. Felix is on the pitch for Portugal as well. So Portugal really going all out. We got Bruno Fernandes on there. We got João Felix on there. We got Ronaldo on there. Jota on there. Like, their attacking threat is crazy. But they've got to find that goal. Ronaldo on the ball. A lot of unmarked players. Bruno Fernandes is unmarked. Like, give Bruno the ball. Give Bruno the ball. Bruno gets the ball. Bruno! Ah, over. You fancy him from there. I've seen Bruno smash him in from that range. Yeah. Bruno in space. Look at that ball. My heart is beating so fast, says Rick. Sean said it's been pretty weird but satisfying not seeing Brazil this year. Right, here come Belgium. Obviously, a goal for Belgium now would be a big problem for Portugal. Big, big problem. He hoofed it. He did. He did hoof it. Just like a cow. Into the midfield. Excellent. This is good work by Belgium. Into the centre. Lukaku's got the ball. That wasn't too bad by Lukaku, actually. That wasn't too bad at all. He missed it, but he was trying to kind of like loop it in. Yeah, that was nice. He was trying to get it into that top corner, and it ends up going over. It's getting really good now, says Nathaniel. 11 shots to 4. Okay, so we're just in the midfield at the moment. It's just a little bit niggly. Portugal on the ball, playing it out to the right-hand side. Goes to Delo. Playing it back to the defence. Back to Delo. Lot of pressing from Belgium. Sanchez. We're just in the midfield. It's just being passed around. They're just waiting for an opportunity. It's going to be hard to get through this Belgium team, though. Quite compact, keeping a really good shape. Really good shape by Belgium. And whenever someone's got the ball, the nearest person's press him. So they just can't find a way forward. Yeah, they've got some nice structure here, Belgium. But Portugal have managed to get edge a little bit closer. It's really fascinating. Like, you're just watching it going, oh, as they're just edging closer and closer. Like, right now, Portugal, right on the left-hand side. Ball comes into the centre, but it's right at the goalkeeper. He was trying to find Ronaldo, but couldn't get the ball through, and Courtois manages to gather it up. But, yeah, some really, really interesting play going on at the moment. Belgium now are the team that are breaking forward. We've got 26 minutes to go, about 25 minutes left as Belgium are charging forward. Gets taken down by Bruno. It was Eden Hazard that was on the ball. Let's go, Portugal. Portugal need to slow it down. Passes and shots are being forced a little bit, says Jeff. Ryan says, I always get excited when Days starts talking about attack and then no shot or shot not on goal. Yeah, bit of a build-up play here by Portugal. Got the ball at the back. Has been end-to-end stuff, in all fairness. Been all over the pitch here. Not one side has really dominated, but we are seeing some better play from Portugal at the moment. But Portugal just getting to the edge of the Belgium penalty box and getting dispossessed. AEW star throws jab at WWE after Dynamite went off air. What's new? Austin said silly no goal for Portugal. Yeah, still 1-0 for Belgium. Ball played into the middle and easily defended. Belgium just aren't getting the numbers forward. There was like 2 people in the penalty box. If Belgium are going to go for this, they've got to go for this. All right, this is a little bit better. We've got 8 players in and around for Portugal. Delot playing the ball back, trying to get the ball back to Delot, but it just finds its way to Courtois. Portugal score more, in my opinion, on free kicks or set plays after a foul. They would love that. They'd love to get Ronaldo standing over a free kick. And Belgium have got to be aware of that. Ronaldo is making good runs, but he's just not getting any service, says Diego. Lovely flip back there. Lukaku on the ball. We're on the halfway line for Belgium. Portugal, get it back. Delot. Days, if Portugal score, bananas all round. Bananas all round. Into the middle. Sanchez, that was wasted. That was wasted. Yeah, I don't know. Another forward change coming on. So Portugal putting on another change. Imagine if Ronaldo goes off. Hazard on the ball. So Belgium just starting to attack a little now. England wins. Would you put your money on them to bring it home? I don't know, because whoever we get in the final is going to be tough. The final is going to be hard, even if we get past Germany. Denmark's going to be hard if we have them. I think we would. Oh, hello. A lot of pushing and shoving. Pepe is pushing and shoving at Lukaku. There's a lot of unhappy players out there. It's just getting a little bit... Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. Making it seem like he's just been decapitated, the Belgian player. Still a little bit. Lukaku having a word. Referee's just calling the players over. Belgium are trying to slow the game, says Rick. 20 minutes to go. Yeah. That was never a foul. It's Jota. So Jota has come off, and Silva, Andre Silva, has gone on. More goals than Haaland in the Bundesliga, Andre Silva. Right, 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. Portugal have got the ball, and they're going past the halfway line. Jota is off, and Silva is back in, says Nathaniel. They're all drama queens. Well, there's plenty of drama. Plenty of drama going on. And there is a female Portuguese fan. Right, here we go. Belgium trying to get into Portugal's half. Trying to get into their penalty area. Back to the keeper. Nice. That was really good play there by Portugal. But just give the ball away? Oh, far too sloppy. Far too sloppy. They managed to get out of a nasty little problem in defence, and then they just give the ball away. Yeah, there's been some really sloppy play here. All of a sudden, it makes me appreciate England a bit more. Even if they do just play it back to the goalkeeper, at least they're not just giving it away. Nice long ball trying to find Lukaku. Couldn't get through. Portugal on the ball. We're still in the midfield. 54% possession for Portugal. 14 shots, 2 on target. Like this half, this has been a good half for Portugal. They've just got to try and trouble the goal a bit more. Well, they've got to get a goal. But we do. Oh, Portugal player goes down and it's a card. Now, free kick. Just outside the penalty area. Bang central. Is this Ronaldo territory? Is this Ronaldo town? He's got to fancy it. Vermaelen gets the yellow. Oh, I tell you what. That's not too far out of the penalty area. There's enough room for Ronaldo to get that up and down. He's got to try and get it over the wall. The wall has been a big, big problem. The walls have been fantastic in this tournament. So if he can get it up and over the wall, yeah, Courtois, man, he knows this is a problem. It might not be far enough out. It might be a bit tricky to get it up and down. He's got to try and get it over the wall and back down again. Unless he can get it to the side, but here we go. Ronaldo. It's straight into the wall. It's straight into the wall. The walls have been brilliant. I mean, he seemed to hit it well. Oh, please get a goal, Ronaldo, says Austin. Damn it, says Nathaniel. Yeah, you're not going to get many of those chances. Back and score. That was poo, says John. It'd be good to see it go 1-1. I'd like to see it go 1-1. I'd like to see penalties. I want to see some drama that England aren't involved in. That's what I want. Ball into the midfield, and here come Belgium, but Portugal getting second goal now. Just be deadly. Come on, Belgium, you beauties, says Mason Deathbro. It's a free kick that's going to be to Portugal in their own half, so they've been able to stop that attack by Belgium. Ball goes out to the left-hand side. So we've already seen Netherlands go out today. Big, big shock. Who is joining them? This is just tense. I don't know about you, but I'm just sitting here like it's just tense. It feels tense. And I don't know why it's all so tense, but I definitely feel it. Man, if I was watching England right now, this would just be a disaster. This would be awful. It'd be an absolute nervous wreck. I mean, I feel tense right now. And it might be like Portugal that are going out. Goes down on the edge of the box, but the ref's not interested. Portugal have still got the ball, and it's just dinked into Courtois. So, it's not enough. None of this is good enough. Come on, Portugal, says Connor. Ryan said, I don't think Portugal can pull off this equaliser. I think they could. They've definitely got the players to do it. You just got to get Ronaldo in the right position. I mean, Bruno on the edge of the box, or... Do you know what I mean? Like, they've definitely got the players to score. We've seen them score plenty of goals in this tournament already. So, we know they've got goals in them. Referee is blown. Oh, that was hard. That was hard. Oh, that was hard. A lot of people stepping in. Pepe. He might find himself into a bit of trouble. The referee had blown the whistle. The Belgian player hadn't heard. Pepe just... It's a yellow for Pepe. Yellow for Pepe. It was like the game is so tense. And I think, was it on Lukaku as well? Oh, it's Lukaku. No, it wasn't on Lukaku. So Lukaku went down earlier. Ooh. Yeah, right boot on his head. So Lukaku's down. The ref tries to stop the play. Look at this. Oh! Pepe. Tell you, there's a bit of needle going on in here. Hazard on Delo. But the way that Pepe was like, ah! Yeah, man. Come on, get stuck in. Tear each other apart. Come on. There's not going to be left of either of these teams. It's brilliant. We've already seen De Bruyne go off. People saying that should be a red. Crazy Ginger says that I love Pepe. Yeah, now he's complaining about time wasting. Lukaku's got to go off. It's just the rules in it. You have to go off, and then you have to come back on again. Right, Portugal are making their final changes, I think. That was a blatant body check. Oh, it was good, wasn't it? Sanchez has been quite good. Right, couple of changes. Oh, went down on the edge of the box there, but ref wasn't interested. Portugal, right on the edge of the Belgium penalty area. Lukaku's just come on. Lukaku's come on, and ref didn't like what Lukaku did. I tell you, it's needly. This game is, yeah. Look at that. That was Lukaku on Bruno. Lukaku on Bruno. Oh, man, this is good. This is really good. Bruno switching the play over to the left-hand side. Ball into the centre. Portugal are on the ball right now. So, Portugal over on the left. Looking to pump it into the centre. That was bad. Oh, it went straight into the arms of Courtois, though. It just went shooting up into the air. We want low blows. This is getting aggressive. If Portugal get the equaliser, some people will go crazy. That'll be good. Oh, goes down. Ref. I tell you, the falls are very dramatic, aren't they? When they go down, it's like, oh. There is like a theatrical flair to when they go down. Oh. Fair play. Whatever gets this Portugal goal. Ball whipped in. Oh, that was bad. That was Andre Silva, was it? Yeah. Ball was whipped in. It was a great ball by Bruno. Really great ball. Look at that. I mean, he is stretching to try and get his head to it. Break the record. Definitely low blows and eye pokes incoming. This feels like a Premiership derby game. Yeah, it's needly in it. Second half attempts 9-1. They've got 17 attempts. Another card. Another card. Wow. Cards everywhere. You get a card. You get a card. There's not really much in that. There wasn't much in that at all. Right. Lovely ball. Pump forward to Dalot, but it goes out for a corner. So it's going to be a Portugal corner. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes to go. I want Belgium to win because in school I've got a project and we randomly picked a country. Oh, ball into the middle. Oh, great save by Courtois. It's a brilliant save. Courtois, I don't think knew much about it. That looked like it was going in. I was just waiting for the net to ripple. It's a header right at him. Right at him. Ball in again. He had to just do this, I think. Ugh. I think it's one of them. I think it's a window clean. Ugh. I need to see a replay. Let's have a look. Ball whipped in. Oh. That's straight at him. Boom. I tell you what, it's straight at him, but he does so well. So well. I thought that was in the goal. We've got the save graphic out. The save emoji has been broken out. It's a great save. I tell you, if that header had been either side, that's a goal. That's a goal. That was close. That's as close as they've come in this whole game. Will they get some encouragement for that as the ball is played into the centre? Edge of the box. Oh, it hit the post! Portugal hit the post! Oh! Portugal! Oh, what? Portugal hit the post. And it's a free kick to Belgium. Wow! Wow. This game. Oh. So close. Oh. Boof. Yeah. I mean, that is... Oh, look at the pain. Now, a goal here and they're done, aren't they? A goal here and Portugal are done. Let's not forget Portugal scored 3 after the 84th minute. The other game week. Lukaku standing over the ball. Patricio in goal. It's good distance. It's well over, though. Well over. Austin said, come on, Portugal. Don't make my day worse. How about a Belgium own goal? I'll take that. Little bit of extra time. Be good. Oh, it's fallen to the feet of Andre Silva. Andre Silva plays it out to Ronaldo, who's on the right-hand side. Ronaldo into the penalty area, and it's goes out for a corner. It's another corner to Portugal. Oh. I mean, in all fairness, seeing this Portuguese team go out wouldn't be the worst. I mean, looking at the players they've got. Goes into the centre, but they can't do anything with it. Belgium breaking away and ball rolls out. Yeah, there is a bit of panic when it goes in. Fernandes whips it in. Oh, edge of the box, Portugal. Fernandes, great skill. Oh, he goes down. No, that was bad. Surely that's a foul. Seemed to clip his ankles, and Lukaku's away the other end. Lukaku trying to get into the centre, but Portugal do a great job of defending that. Great job. We are into the final 5. Lukaku on the ball. Still can't get through. Ball out to the left-hand side. Charging forward, and Felix is on the ball. Silva in the centre. There's not many white shirts in there, considering Portugal need a goal. Thibaut is trying to get to it, but he's struggling. Oh, he did really well. Plays it back. Fernandes chips it up. There's no one there. Yeah, that was a poor ball by Fernandes. And goes out for a throw, and Fernandes working hard. 4 minutes to go. So 4 minutes to go. Is there a change? Is that Hazard? Hazard got to go off. Another injury for Belgium. Another injury! Yay! Hopefully, Eden Hazard is out of the tournament. Hopefully, De Bruyne is out of the tournament. If we could get Lukaku injured, that would be great. Then we'll focus on Tielemans. Dalot is going to throw the ball into the centre. Headed away. Bouncing around. Into the midfield. Headed back. Portugal have got 3 minutes to try and find. 3 minutes to try and find a goal. Jose, shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate the support as Andre Silva runs onto the ball for Portugal. He's over to the right-hand side. Ball in! Oh! Nope. Cleared. Look, De Bruyne's up cheering. He is. He's a cheerleader now. That's Kevin De Bruyne is lead cheerleader, guys. Another ball played in to the middle. Bouncing around. Back post! Oh, Courtois got there. Andre Silva tried to get to the ball, but Courtois got there first. Oh, I wanted that to go in so bad. Look at this. Oh! Nearly gets it in. Nearly squeezes it past. 2 minutes left. Drama. Portugal still on the ball. Belgium just can't get a hold of this thing. Pump forward. Is that Dalot? Who's on the ball? Don't matter, they've lost it. Belgium clear it. Lukaku's got it and he's trying to drive forward. Look, Lukaku running with the ball. It's just majestic. He wants it back. Is he going to get it back, Lukaku? Portugal are having to defend for their lives here. Belgium in the Portuguese penalty area. Yeah, they've got it back. They've got it back. Portugal have got like a minute. Bruno trying to get out. Oh, drama. Let's go Portugal, says Capsman. Who do you think's winning the Euros? England. Not Netherlands. Ball goes out to the left-hand side. There could be another cross coming in. There's a few white shirts in there. Ball pumped in to the back. Headed up. Courtois comes and claims. Oh, they're trying, Portugal. They're trying. So tense. It's good, isn't it? Anthony said we're going to get new champions. Could be the end of the road for Portugal. Champions since 2016. Right, here we go. Portugal. It's 5 added minutes, you know. 5 minutes. I was just listening to what the commentator was saying. Portugal have had to play their something like 5th game or 4th game in like 15 days. And it's like, apparently Belgium had 48 hours more to prepare. So there's a bit of unhappiness about that. I've seen a few people complain about the tournament, actually. I saw Wales complaining about the amount of travelling they had to do. So, you know, teams are going to be upset when they go out, aren't they? I'd imagine Portugal are going to make noise about the lack of preparation time they had compared to Belgium. But who knows? It's only 1 goal. It's not like 2 goals. It's 1 goal. We're in the 91st minute. 1-0 to Belgium. Ball into the middle. Oh, that's a great ball. Lovely flick on. Edge of the penalty area. Oh. That's wasteful. He's not... He's been wasteful for Portugal. France are winning this, and they're winning the World Cup next year, says Anthony. Capsman said 5 minutes. Portugal are really going for it. Oh, they've hit the post. They've headed it right at the goalkeeper. They've hit the post. These are the fine, fine margins, though. They've had 22 shots. 4 on target, Portugal. Still no goals. Around about 3 minutes to go. Austin said Ronaldo still has this. I do think the tournament will be poorer for not having Ronaldo around. I think the tournament would miss Portugal more than it would miss Belgium. It's not a goal. Ronaldo still has got this. Bruno has sucked this whole tournament. He's great for United. Oh, Portugal have got it back. Oh, it looked like it was 2-on-2 then. I mean, there could be one more chance here. It's just hard to find the opportunity, isn't it? I mean, they've got 2 minutes. They've got to do something in 2 minutes. Oh, yeah, that was poor. Bruno was poor there. I mean, honestly, I can see why they don't necessarily start Bruno. I mean, what I would say, though, is he's always getting involved. He's all over the pitch. He's getting involved in everything. He definitely wants the ball. Yeah, we've got about a minute and a half. Ball pumped into the centre. Well, defending for their lives, Belgium. And they get the ball, and now it's 2-on-2 for Belgium. But I don't think they're looking to really do much. Oh, that was poor. Danlo with an excellent block. It was 3-on-2 for a moment, and Portugal didn't look like they were going to bother even trying to come back to defend it. Into the middle. Silva, and the ball goes wide. And that might be it. Felix collapses down, and it's going to be a goal kick with about 40 seconds left. 1 minute. Bye-bye, Portugal, says the big guy. And, of course, now they're bringing on a substitute. Perfect time to bring on a substitute. 20-odd seconds left. Den Donkus coming on. Austin says, come on. I mean, look, if the game's going to be won, and it looks like it is, by that goal, what a goal to win this game. I thought it'd be a score draw. I thought 1-1, 2-2, extra time, penalties. But looks like it's going to be 1-0. Ref's had a look. A lot of people are blowing for the whistle, but if Portugal can quickly get it out down there. There it is. Portugal are out. Ronaldo is out. Ronaldo leaves the tournament. Portugal leave the tournament. My dream team is in absolute tatters. And, yeah, there we go. Ronaldo exits. Could this be Ronaldo's last Euros? Well, it could be. Sonny says, damn. So it's going to be Italy. I tell you what, Italy versus Belgium. What a game that is going to be. Italy versus Belgium is going to be incredible. Hey, look, there's Lukaku and Ronaldo. Look, Ronaldo wants to go. Ronaldo's like, yep. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. He just wants to go. There we go. Bye, Ronnie boy. Alright, let's cancel that. I'm going to drink a bottle in honour of Portugal, says Jose. Caruto said, ha ha ha, the champions are out. Days, do you think De Bruyne will be fit for the Italy game? Hope not. Oh, I don't really care about the Italy game. I just hope he's out of the final if we get that far, England. Nothing against De Bruyne. I just think about England. We'll have to wait and see what happens in regards to how bad it is. It might just be a slight knock. When is that next game? Let's have a look. 39. It is Friday the 2nd. So, is that this Friday? Is that this Friday? Are they playing this? They're playing this Friday. So, Belgium versus Italy is this Friday. 41 versus 42. So that's going to be the winner of France-Switzerland against Spain-Croatia is also on Friday. So that means that if England get through on Tuesday, they play on Saturday. Is that correct? That is correct. If England win on Tuesday, they play on Saturday. Wow. Netherlands and Portugal gone the same day. Why? What a day. Netherlands and Portugal gone. Gone. No more Winker in this tournament, says Bonkers. I'm thinking it's going to be Italy-France final. Can't be. They're both on the same side of the draw. So it's going to be either Denmark, Czech Republic, England, Germany, Sweden, or Ukraine. One of those teams will reach the final for the one side. Isn't that crazy? Denmark, Czech Republic, England, Germany, Sweden, Ukraine. One of those 6 teams will be in the final. One of those 6 teams will be in the final. England, Germany, Sweden, Ukraine, Denmark, Czech Republic. Whew. Players to take out of my team, says Austin. Same. Legend Killer says Belgium win. They do. Belgium are going to get their ass kicked, says Nate the Great. Well, it's going to be Belgium, Italy, and what a game that's going to be. Retribution said it's going to be France, England, or Germany in the final. I don't know which. It's too close to call. Wow. Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it. Lukaku is trying to do too much alone, says Andros Hunter. Sonny says, most of my team were Portugal. Got some bad... I'm a bit like bad news, Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Most of my team was flipping Netherlands, so don't worry about it. I was like, yeah, Netherlands will get past Czech Republic. No doubts there. Well, that didn't go well. Lukaku trying to do too much. Italy, now you know what you've got to do. You've got to obliterate Belgium. That is going to be such an incredible game. Such a game. Italy versus Belgium is going to be awesome. Awesome. Italy is definitely going to win now, says Chloe. Carl said, my team is out. Abdul says, Belgium have broken my heart by eliminating Brazil in the World Cup and now Portugal. Lauren said, who was your man of the match? For me, it was Tegan Hazard. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to say him. His goal is the difference maker, and what a goal it was. So we've got 2 quarterfinals sorted. 2 quarterfinals have been decided. going to be Belgium, Italy. It's going to be Czech Republic, Denmark. Southgate needs to start Jude because he will show Germany what a good player he is. Ronaldo would have scored a hat-trick, but they got no penalties. Lewis says, it's coming home days. It's coming home. It's coming home. I don't know who wins between Italy-Belgium. Maria, see you tomorrow. We are back tomorrow, of course, with 2 games and Monday Night Raw. Flip. I mean, tomorrow is going to be quite the day. So 2 games and Monday Night Raw. We've got France, Switzerland, that you would think would be easy for France. But I think we've learnt today nothing is easy. So France versus Switzerland and Croatia versus Spain. Spain were absolutely irresistible. Absolutely irresistible. So I think that Spain, if they have now started to find their shooting boots, are going to be a big, big problem. They're going to be a big problem. But we need to find out if they have found their shooting boots. Lauren said, what a fun game that was. I think Brazil are going to win the Euros, says Dr. Negative. They're just showing a replay of this goal. Lukaku fending off his man. Bounces around the midfield. It's played across and boom. It is incredible. I think that was Munier with the assist. Just looking at his movement. Look at that. Look where he is at. Oh. Tomorrow's game will be very telling for Spain. Legend Killer says, let's go England. Capsman said the football is better than Raw. Yeah, I don't know if too many of us are that surprised by that, to be honest. I think quite a few of us expected the football to be better than Raw, in all fairness. But, wow, it's been incredible. What a game. What a day. Big upset with Netherlands going out, and Ronaldo goes home. Ronaldo is out as well, so awesome, guys. I think we're done for the day. Two games done. As we said, we're back tomorrow with 2 more games, and we'll be covering both of them. So we'll be doing both of those games tomorrow, and we'll be doing Monday Night Raw. So we've got plenty coming up tomorrow. So thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support as always. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.